So let's move on on the 18th, besides it being Arjuna's birthday, Netflix also released The Defenders. So Defenders have launched. The entire first season is available on Netflix, but so far we have only seen the first episode. And to say that it was a sort of a vanilla episode is an understatement.
Christian, you're being too polite. It was boring. It sucked. It was terrible. The CGI was garbage.
I feel like
there was no CGI.
Exactly. I feel like, though, the thing is they've spent all this time already introducing us to the characters. I felt like we don't need the introduction that they're giving us to. Yes, I know they want to pull in people who didn't watch the others, but I think they can cut back on it a little. They can shorten it. They can abbreviate it. A person that we know tweeted something, and this is not going to spoil anything, but she said something about, it was the third episode. She'd apparently watched at least through the third episode and said something to the effect that the payoff now of watching and of this like multi-faceted universe where all these shows tie into this universe finally paid off. And I thought, if I have to wait till the third episode for them to come together.
8-episode series.
It's only 8 episods.
Yeah.
That's almost halfway through before you actually bring together the characters for which your series is named. Then I'm going to be a little irritated. I need payoff sooner.
I was a little disappointed that they didn't come together at the end of the first episode because it is such a small amount of real estate we're working with only 8 episodes. But, I mean, I guess I understand with the logistics and filming schedules and I mean, they made it 8 episodes because they knew this was a very tough endeavor to bring together. So, I mean, let's be honest, right? Netflix shows this small are created to binge. They are not created as a week-to-week format to watch one episode and wait. So I think we've only watched the first episode because we all have lives outside of just watching The Defenders, and
which is a little unfortunate.
We have to we have to take it as a collective. So I think I'm gonna. Yes, I'm disappointed it hasn't come together, but I think we have to judge the whole thing together. It's not a great start, and I don't think any of us will disagree with that.
So one of my friends on Facebook, Nick Krasowski, he posted the biggest problem with The Defenders. As you're watching the show, as soon as they show the Iron Fist, you're kind of pulled right out of it, and you're just like, why is this idiot here? Why do I have to listen to his stupid voice
and his painted-on tattoo?
Terrible acting and just Christian. Actually, this is to you, Christian, because you said that you were excited for the Iron Fist.
I was hoping for redemption.
No, come on.
But I think you have to wait until they're all together for that.
Maybe,
because I want him to provide that comic relief, the unintentional comic relief. By himself, it doesn't work. You're absolutely right. It's boring. But put them together, and but that's what the whole show is about, is putting them together. So I think where the interest will come in, hopefully.
I will say, if that scene from the previews, the boardroom scene, and even the one in the restaurant, he looks to provide comic relief in that, and hopefully he provides a little bit more, interesting action in the boardroom scene, then maybe it'll be fine. I don't know. Maybe he works better as a team and we'll be happy, but it's just a little jarring.
I will say what I enjoyed about the first episode were the little peeks we got into Sigourney Weaver's character. I thought there was a little bit. It was interesting. We saw there's a medical problem with her.
Mother Gao is afraid of her.
Which is very crazy.
Afraid of her. And then we saw her with a lecture at the end, and we're not sure perhaps what their relationship is. Is she her mother?
No. Lecture, remember, is now the weapon to the hand.
So true, but we don't know. We're not even sure if she's part of the Hand or if she's some different type of group. That's not confirmed within this first episode.
But I thought it was confirmed at the end of Daredevil season 2.
Not Sigourney Weaver.
That's Sigourney Weaver. No, we don't know.
I thought you were talking about Elektra.
Yeah, but we don't know how Sigourney Weaver.
We have no idea how she's
Hand.
related to anything. So, and I thought that was interesting. I think there were 3 or 4 scenes with her.
She signed a contract with Netflix.
She's related to Netflix and Marvel.
So I thought it was interesting how they've brought her character in and they're giving us these little peeks. We've seen some different methods. With Daredevil and Kingpin, we didn't see him until episode 4 or 5. David Tennant was
2 or 3.
Was 2 or 3, but he was always a presence with what he was within Jessica's mind.
Yep.
So I thought that was interesting. I'm kind of. It seems like it's not just these 4 characters. It's almost like she is the 5th main character of this Defender show. You know, so they're giving her some interesting depth.
Did you guys notice that when you jump from character to character, they change the film styles and color tone?
I like
color
that.
tone.
I like
Yeah,
that.
I thought they did a really good job at least with that.
So I find it to be then interesting how I want to watch and see what they do then when they're all together.
Whoa, we've already seen all those scenes.
We have seen those scenes.
They're in the trailers.
I hope it's not all of them.
Oh, look, they're together.
Well, there are only 8 episodes. How many can there be?
Oh.
Is there a big fight scene? So, okay, fine. If they don't start fighting together until possibly the end of the 3rd episode, that means there are 5 other episodes left where they could have a fight scene per episode.
Or several.
I don't think that even they're going to get 1 in per episode, but
We'll see.
I guess we'll have to find out.
it's
We
a
have
little
to wait
disappointing.
and see.
I
But
want
next week,
more.
next LuZoCast, we all should hopefully, or most of us, or some of us, or maybe none of us.
I will say,
Should have
I will
binged
say,
it all.
Disregard everything you said.
out of the 4 main superheroes, don't call them superheroes. Out of the 4 main heroes, I would say Daredevil is the most interesting, especially with his confession with the priest, and where it's basically revealed he keeps saying on the surface, I don't miss it being Daredevil, but clearly he needs it, wants it.
It's like a drug.
It's like he's like an addict. So I think he's right now the most interesting. All the others, you know, Jessica Jones is a drunk, Luke Cage is I'm a good man, and
I'm trying to go back to being a good man and
the Iron
protect Harlem.
Fist at this point.
The Iron Fist is.
And Danny
The
Rand
defender
is
of
just,
Kang Lang.
he's just Danny Rand.
He has a lot of guilt.
nightmares.
He has he's scared.
His nightmare scene was kind of cool. I will say
It was.
that.
It was cool.
With all the
they shot it.
mobs, it was
I
pretty
was
cool.
also disappointed in the slash across his tattoo, because shouldn't it look a little more? It's not like it got slashed with something hot, so it cauterized it. Shouldn't there be some kind like it? It just
It
was
looks like
not,
a giant paper cut.
Yeah, it was weird.
It's too clean.
I mean, I don't know. I don't
It
get it.
looked like-
So I guess let's just wait and
It
see.
looked like somebody gave me a makeup kit and said,
Does the
Draw
no,
this on there, please.
Does the Iron Fist not bleed?
Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed what you just saw, take a look at these other videos from this week's LuZoCast. You can find the full podcast on Facebook and iTunes. For more nerdy goodness, subscribe to LuZo on YouTube and follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. And don't forget to check out the website, luzoproductions.com.